So the NBA seriously wants us to consider the draft lottery is not rigged. Let's take a little trip down memory lane. First, let's start with the New York Knicks. We all know the NBA rigged the lottery for the Knicks to win and get Patrick Ewing. They wanted him to be in a major market after going to Georgetown. Next, we had Orlando Magic winning the draft lottery because they got Shaquille O'Neal. In 1992, they had to have Shaq. He was the biggest thing coming out of college. Plus, the Magic were an expansion organization in Orlando, home of Disney, and they needed that. Then they went back-to-back and get the #1 pick again, drafting Chris Webber, trading him for Penny Hardaway. Next on the list, we had the New Orleans Pelicans. Chris Paul leaves for Lob City in LA, and magically, the Pelicans win the draft lottery at the time Hornets and select Anthony Davis. And I can't forget my squad, the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron leaves, taking his talents to South Beach, and we magically win the draft lottery and select Kyrie Irving. And I can't forget, the league did it again for the Cavs, helping us out again. We get the #1 pick. We draft Andrew Wiggins, who was considered the best player in the draft at that time. He gets traded for Kevin Love. Now we have a big three with LeBron, Kyrie. They go on to win a ring in 2016. And let's not forget, the Cleveland Cavaliers are not the only team to double up, just like the Orlando Magic. The league did it again for the Pelicans after Anthony Davis bolts and goes to LA to play for the purple and gold and win a ring with LeBron James. Somehow they get the #1 pick and magically land Zion Williamson. And let's show the Spurs some love because they got that #1 pick as well and go ahead and draft Victor Wembanyama. We know the league wanted Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio with Pop. That brings us now to the Dallas Mavericks. Luka the Don, Luka Doncic gets traded inexplicably to the Lakers out of nowhere, and somehow the Dallas Mavericks now with a 1.8 chance land the #1 pick in Cooper Flag, who is considered to be the best prospect since Victor Wembanyama and clearly the best player in the draft. I mean, come on, NBA. This is getting a little ridiculous, man. At least make it look realistic, bro. If we're going to rig these draft lotteries, it shouldn't be so obvious. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think the NBA is out here rigging the draft lottery so certain players can go to certain cities? I think so.